Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to give you some life hacks on driving in fog. So here in the Central Valley of California, the fog has been absolutely thick this year. I mean thick. From Bakersfield pretty much on up. There have been accidents. There was that really big accident, 59 car pileup down in Delano. So today I'm just going to talk about some things that you can do to be safe driving in the fog. So first, ideally, if you can be home when the fog hits, not driving at all, that would be the better way to do it. But if that's absolutely not an option, these are some tricks that you can utilize. First, slow down. The thing about fog is visibility is greatly reduced. You can't even see a set of taillights until you're right on top of them in some cases. And recently, I was driving in fog that was so thick, I could barely see the lines in the road. And driving home, I had to really keep a lookout for my freeway exit just to even know where I was going. So, in that case, slow down. Even if the person behind you is getting mad, slow down. Number two, this would be a good time to make sure all your lights are working. Also, even if you're driving in the day, it is important to have your lights on when driving in fog. Because when you're driving in low visibility, it's important to understand, if your visibility is reduced, so is the visibility of other drivers. And you don't want to put yourself in a position where your visibility is even more so reduced to someone else. Tip number three, make sure your vehicle has a good set of windshield wipers. Because fog is mainly mist, and when you're driving in thick fog, you're going to notice some mist on your windshield that you're going to have to wipe off. If your windshield wipers are leaving streaks, if they're skipping the windshield, if they're torn or damaged in any kind of way, this would be a good time to replace them. I have a video already on how to replace windshield wipers, at least for the hook arm design. I'll go ahead and leave the link in the description. And then another thing I've heard a couple of people say they do, and for some this might be kind of a kill your pride deal, but going home, for example, or going to work, going to school, you can use your navigation to guide you there, because the line on the screen will tell you where you need to go. Like if your freeway exit is coming up and you're having trouble seeing it, for example, it will mark where the street is for you to take your exit. And then just remember, be safe, be courteous. Remember, you and everyone else out there are all in this together. If someone else isn't, let them go on their way. Personally, I would rather have to call my boss and explain why I'm going to be a few minutes late over getting in an accident and having something catastrophic happen. Same thing going home. You're not going to have to tell your dog why you're walking in the house at 6:15 instead of 6 o'clock. And I'm sure your significant other, your kids, and your dog would rather see you make it home. Isn't that right, Roxy? Would you rather me get home a little bit late than not at all? But yeah, though, the fog has been a whole different level of insane this year. I know Sacramento's been getting a lot of fog. In fact, for my job, I go to the Bay Area a lot. I've been as far north as Redding. I've been as far south as Bakersfield. And yeah, it's just on a whole different level this year for some reason. I mean, Sacramento really doesn't get that much fog. I mean, it happens, but not to the degree that it's been happening this year. So it's something else out there this year. Just be safe. All I know is lately when I'm off, I'm almost grateful for it. But you guys have a blessed day. You be safe out there and take care, because it's real. Also, I invite you to come check out Jesus Bible Study. I take passages from the Bible and make them relevant to today's world. Link to this week's video will be in the description. If you like today's video, be sure to like and subscribe. You guys have a blessed day.